So I've been asked many times differences between Greenland style paddles and the Euroblade. Pros and cons, what's better, what's worse. And usually what I say is one isn't better than the other. They're completely different tools for different occasions. I consider them almost as if you will gears on a bicycle. Some are made for lots of power quickly, and others are made for being able to last all day on the water. If you think about it, especially for sea kayaking, you'll have lots of different shapes and sizes for paddles and blades. You'll have really large surface area Euroblades. Those are for massive, massive power, almost like what you would see whitewater kayakers using, and usually that's for high angle paddling. And then you'll have thin, long, narrow blades that will be for touring, usually low angle, that allow you to pull a little bit less water with each stroke, but you can last all day, go further. That's where the Greenland paddle comes in. If you think about it, the Euroblade has a lot of surface area, all at the very end. Now, the Greenland paddle has a lot of surface area, but is distributed along the entire length of the paddle. So that essentially with each stroke, you're pulling a little bit less. So your cadence, the amount of strokes per minute will go up, but you will be pulling a little less water with each stroke, making it less strenuous on you if you paddle out all day. So the way I see it is, if I'm on a tour, if I need to take care of people, if I need to get somewhere quick and have instant power, I'll go with a Euroblade. If I know I'm going to be out all day, or if I'm going to be going long distances, I'll take a Greenland paddle instead. Now, two other places that the Greenland paddle is great is for rolling. Rolling, the Greenland paddle is superb. It's very buoyant and is very forgiving. When you're rolling with the Euroblade, you need to be very careful about the angle of your blade when you go through your roll. Because if you're not careful, it can dive on you and you'll blow the roll. Now, the Greenland paddle is extremely forgiving. It's symmetrical, and when you hold it, you also know exactly which way the blade is facing, making it a lot easier. It's very, very long, so that also helps if you go in an arc, if you're doing a sweep roll, if you're doing a storm roll, you have a very, very long lever to do your rolls. The other area in which I think it's kind of an even split, some people with for surfing and rock gardening, you have some people that absolutely love the Euroblade because they want lots of power, almost like whitewater kayakers. They need to be able to move very quickly between rocks or change directions on a wave. You want to be able to, or catch the wave. You want lots of power with every stroke. You have others, on the other hand, that love how forgiving and how buoyant the Greenland paddle is. So I think it just comes down to preference. Nowadays, you'll see lots of people that will have a Euroblade and a Greenland paddle on their boat. Well, they'll have one in their hand and the other one as the backup because they like switching depending on what they're doing at that time. So I'm going to be posting a couple of different links down below. Feel free to look into them to learn more on just the history of Greenland paddles, as well as traditional style paddling. Places like Kayak USA, great source of information, not only for the history and technique, but also on things like how to build your own paddle, how to make your own paddle out of a 2x4. So please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more of these little short videos to try to answer questions that come up. See you next time.